Part 2. I am extremely brain foggy and forgetful, and I have absolutely no idea where I left off at just this last video. So this is what you're gonna get. So I am rapidly approaching my 55th trip around the sun on September 12th. And for those of you all who do believe in, work with, live by, go by numerology and angel numbers and spiritual numbers, you know 55 has a specific meaning. And one of the biggest ones that I think is just so awesome is that 55 represents harmony between the mental, the physical, and the emotional. And if you just watch some of my videos of late, especially the one where I said I was having a hard time, I talked about all of that feeling out of whack. So to me, if I were to narrow it down and make it a quick blurb for someone, I would say you need to get your chakras aligned. Something's not in alignment and they need to be aligned. Make sense? 55 represents transformation, growth, adaptability, and it's really, really heavily suggesting that you tap into and trust your intuition. If it don't feel right, it don't feel right. I think that's the biggest mistake most people make. It's not trusting your gut feeling. That's intuition. It ain't deep. 55 talks about embracing the flow of life. Not just life, the flow. The ebbs, the flows, the ups and downs, upstream, downstream, cross wave, all that. Embracing the flow of life. And we all know you can't control water. Water does its own thing, and it's very strong and it's very powerful. So stop resisting the flow of the water and ride the wave. If I am not speaking to myself today, because new opportunities are coming. And you are on the right path. According to 55, this is the representation of the number 55. Change is coming. Stay focused. It's really, I'm getting a little headache. I've got a little headache. Okay, now I'm going to have to remember what I was just saying. But the bottom line of what the number 55 represents, I don't want to say the bottom line, but the bottom line and what I'm presenting to you all, is just to stay positive. And I think that's dope as hell for me to be turning 55 and to really understand what that represents in the spiritual community. And so, along with trusting the flow, why am I here? Why am I in the hospital? Because I have to get my physical, mental, and spiritual chakras aligned. Beings placed. I said chakras because it's similar to getting your chakras aligned. You know? But 444, let me talk about 444 guidance. 444 represents that your angels, your guides, pardon me, your ancestors who walk in the light, who love you, are with you. They support you. They're guiding you, but they want you to talk to them. Talk out loud. And I was told over a year ago, maybe two, that I didn't talk enough to my ancestors. I venerated them. I poured libations for them. I had at that time a beautiful altar erected for them. It was beautiful, but I thanked them, and well, I'm not going to tell you everything I did, but I didn't communicate with them. They just want you to sit down and have a conversation with them. Your angels, your higher self, your guides, your ancestors. They're there, but they don't work behind the scenes if we don't put them to work. 444 represents a shift in your perspective, or a reverse of an action that you were going to take on in this specific perspective, whatever that may be. And I know for me, it's this RV, because I'm really torn between selling it or keeping it and getting it fixed. But it's so big. I got it for me and the dogs. I personally don't need anything that big, and I hate the setup of the RV. I literally did it to save my dogs, and I don't have them anymore. So, like, what now? Right now, 444 is telling me, stay focused. It's going to balance out if you stay focused and organized about whatever it is. For me, I know, it's a big thing. Is one of the biggest things is my RV and where I want to live, because I literally am not joking when I say I'm over Phoenix. I want to leave. I kind of really hung around because my grandchildren are super young and little. My oldest turned 5 and the baby is 2, and I think we have a pretty good foundation, and with modern technology and all, we can stay in contact no matter where I am. 444 represents working hard and stability, security, a strong foundation. Work hard to build the foundation of what you want this new perspective to be, because you're going to rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. Boo, baby. That is beautiful. That is so powerful. And to know that these numbers are all aligning for me, you just have to look for the signs. Remember I talked about that even when I was watching or attempted to watch the alignment and I couldn't because it was cloudy. I still felt the energy and I still made use of it. And it's just telling me to tap more into not just myself, my tuition, but my higher self, my guides, my angels, my ancestors who walk in the light and love me. You have to be careful with that, because just because they're an ancestor does not mean that they love you or want you to win. So I don't know if that was everything that I wanted to talk about, but you're on the right path, Luna. And it's awesome. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to all of you who have been with me throughout my journey, wherever we met along the way. I love you guys. And you guys have made such a difference in my life. Although I don't have friends physically, I have virtual friends. And some of you are like family, honestly. And for that, I'm grateful. But if the 2 videos don't match, I'm so sorry. But I'll watch them all maybe tomorrow and try to make them make sense. Luna out.